What do you do when you have a child who is a quiet child, someone who internalises their emotion, one that doesn't want to talk about how they're feeling, and you go to them and say, look, darling, you know, this is happening in our lives. Mum and dad are separated. We really need to talk about how you're feeling. And they absolutely refuse to. They may say, I don't want to talk about it. Or they may look you dead in the eye and very sincerely tell you that they're okay and they're not as affected as you are perceiving them to be. What do we do with those kids? As parents, when that happens, we can feel silenced. We can feel that, gosh, you know, I don't want to upset my child and I don't want to, you know, say anything, that they clearly don't want to talk to me. So we can feel silence and we can feel like we need to take a step back and, you know, just not bother them really with any discussion about what's really going on. But I'd like to offer this to you. Of course, you need to be mindful and you need to navigate, you know, how they're experiencing their emotion, of course. But as a parent, I'd invite you to not ever step completely back. We're not going to be guided by the child. We're not going to be guided by the teenager, because we are the adults with the adult brain that is more developed, and we do have the adult lens. Yes, you can have some regard for what they're saying, but as a parent and a carer, it's important to say, well, actually, no, we're going to have a little conversation. You don't have to say a word, but I am going to ask you to sit with me. And the best spot is in the car, because you're alongside each other and you're not staring at each other, and you know, you kind of got them in there, right? And to talk to them and say, look, these are my thoughts. These are my worries. You don't have to confirm whether this is right for you or not, but I need you to know, as the parent, it's my job. This is what I'm seeing and this is what I'm concerned about. And then even start talking to them about strategies. A funny thing happens. A child could sit with you and could be even eye rolling, or they could be, you know, scoffing, or just really, really quiet and not wanting to participate. And then a few weeks or months later, you'll hear them talking to a friend, and you'll hear them sharing your ideas and your advice with their friend. Because the truth is, whatever we say to our children, they absolutely take it in. So please consider that when you have a child who's pulling back and not wanting that connection, of course, give them some space, but not completely. Go in there, be the adult, have the wiser, clearer mind, and bring that into the situation and support your child. Let them know you care, because it's important to attend to their feelings when they don't know how to.